So, I got sunburned today. I know you can't see my real face or skin, but I am fucking so red, which is crazy. But, you know what is also very burnt? The rule books that are now burnt in my brain since I started playing Dead by Daylight. I was watching a Asimov's I was watching an Asimov's video the other day. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I tried, I think. But anyway, the video was about the unwritten rules of DBD. It was an awesome video and it got me thinking. I don't follow any of these dang things. I don't go out of my way to tunnel and camp basically at all. But other than that, everything is fair game to me. I don't really care. I am gonna do what I want. I already made a video on how I feel about BMing. A lot of people weren't the biggest fan of that opinion, but still, I didn't change it. I find BMing a totally fine and even valid thing to do sometimes. I'm from the FGC, or fighting game community. BM is a massive mind game in that community. You're actively trying to make your opponent tilt so you can get a clear advantage in the match. And when they're tilted, they don't read your moves and start to go for one thing more often, making it easier to punish, yada yada. That all being said, I don't actually BM for this reason. Not typically. If I BM, it's usually in retaliation for my opposition's BM. That, or I'm sick of your shit and I want to vent and let you see it. Do I give a shit about it happening to me? Fucking never. Nope. I'll always reciprocate it though, because I mean, come on. You started. I'm gonna give back. It just is what it is, right? There's one specific type of BM that I find just cringe and super childish. I don't understand why it even became a thing. It's fairly new. The WSing thing on Down Survivors. It looks stupid, and it can have some negative implications. It's just weird. Just don't do it. Don't be that person. Not gonna really get into it, but just don't. Just stop. It's stupid. Some of these rules in this video actively annoy me, especially the ones that were such niche cases. They were such niche cases that they shouldn't ever be a rule. Like someone literally said, let me finish the chest opening for the event before hitting me. Dude, those 4 seconds of opening a chest is like 12 of my time to let you do it. I don't want to give up my pressure because you wanted points that I don't even get anyway. It's not like the totems. I don't get them, so why the fuck do I really care? Sometimes you're just unlucky, and that's okay. It's okay to not get your stuff. Guess what? You might get it next game. It's fine. So in a similar vein, if I see a survivor doing a glyph, you damn know well I'm gonna let them do that shit. I ain't gonna fucking stop a glyph. No, no, no. Glyphs are such a tedious freaking set of challenges, and there's actually stuff that impacts outside of the game to do. So I don't mind letting them do their little glyph. Once they finish it, they're going on the ground. They're going on the hook. It's fine. I don't love waiting that time. It still sucks. But, of course, I'm going to be nice and let them do the thing. A lot of the Survivor rulebook is, don't punish our fuck-ups, please. And thank you, okay? I just can't subscribe to that. You unhook 2 seconds after I hook, you know damn well sure. I'm turning my ass around, and I'm going to go fucking hit you again. I don't give a fuck. You body block with the base kit bar all the time? Guess what? You're going on the fucking hook, baby. I don't give a shit. That is a you problem. You heal under hook, and I am an appropriate character. I'll annoy you while dealing with someone else. Nothing you do in this game is guaranteed. You should not expect the other side to pick up for your slacking. It is a game. They're going to be trying to win. That is just how it is. You fuck up, you're going to have to deal with the fact that you fucked up, and you're going to get punished for it. Just plain and simple. And don't worry, just because I'm a stinky-ass killer main doesn't mean I'm going to talk about the killer side too. There's some crazy opinions that have come from the killer side that I just can't even really get behind. Just let me hook, damn it! It's one of the covers a few things some killers seem to hate. Constant flashlight saves, pallet saves, sabos, etc. You get these off. Good shit. Good on you. Neat. Killers have tools to avoid most of these interactions. Flashbang is probably the only one that is basically uncounterable in its current state. Background player getting nerfed did make it harder, but it's still very, very common. It's very annoying. The only thing you can really do is push survivors away in those instances. But there's a lot. I get tons of squads that try to do, like, you know, the boys while constantly saving, like not really doing gens, just constantly trying to annoy me. And they don't really last long because I know what they're doing. Like, it's not the hardest thing in the world to stop once you know I can understand that some people probably don't know these things, and that's when it's probably a problem, but, you know, that's not really the point of the video, so, you know, moving on. Killers also seem to complain about getting blinded at pallet breaking, and I know that, yeah, sure, not being able to see is kind of annoying, but the thing is, like, you have a lot of intel, even when you're blind. I know some people have hearing loss and all these other things that can make it a lot worse, but you're blinded for, like, 2 seconds. You know exactly where they went because of the scratch marks and maybe even audio cues. Not even to mention they lose distance, which is totally not a good thing on their part. They are definitely losing distance and putting themselves at a disadvantaged position, and that's their own prerogative. There's nothing to be mad about. Just let them waste their freaking resources eating your pallets and then eating their flashlight batteries so they can't get saves later. That's a them thing. I think it's funny. So, you know, fucking y'all do you. I mean, it's just a fucking item at the end of the day. It doesn't matter. Both sides have an intense hatred for objective rushing. For killers, it's tunneling or more efficiently bouncing between 2 survivors very quickly, switching them back and forth off the hooks. It gets the game going into a very disarray state very quickly. On Survivor, it's gens, because, I mean, what else are they going to do? That's their only objective, is to do gens and get out. Like, they want to help each other, obviously, but their objective itself is just to do gens. So, there is absolutely nothing wrong with being efficient. Doing well in this game shouldn't be demonized by the community. The community has all but decided that Dead by Daylight is a competitive game. So why are we so butthurt when our opposition is doing what it takes to win a match? Yeah, in a moment, it can be frustrating if the games don't feel winnable, but like all games have this. It's okay to move on and queue again. At the end of the day, you paid your money for Dead by Daylight. Yes, even you, Game Pass holder, I see you. Just in a indirect way. You aren't in charge of how anyone else in the game acts. You don't have to like how things may go. But it's what you sign up for playing a competitive game. If it's becoming too much, don't be scared to take a break. Trust me, they help. I've taken 2 major ones since I started in 2019. It's not that serious, I promise. Anyway, that's the video. If you liked, please consider liking and maybe subscribe to keep up to date with my content. If you make it this far, you were a real one, and I appreciate it. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.